To make this super easy sourdough recipe, you're going to start out with about 1.75 cups of water and 2/3 cup of active sourdough starter. This starter has already risen completely and fallen back down, but it hasn't been that way for long, so I know that it will still proof just fine. Go ahead and give it a quick stir, and then you're going to follow it with 3 cups of flour, and about 2 teaspoons of salt. I just dumped some in until it looks about right in my palm, and give it a toss in. I got this super cool sourdough hook type thing to stir it all up, but you would just use a regular wooden spoon if you didn't have one, or even just your hand. Whatever you have will work fine, but you're gonna wanna really incorporate all the flour the best you can. Make sure in scraping the sides. I like to go in a circular motion, scooping it up. Whatever you can do to get it all mixed in. About this texture, unless you want to skip stretch and folds, then I would add a little bit more flour. You're going to go ahead and cover it with a wet washcloth and let it set about 15 minutes. And now it's time for your first stretch and fold. You're going to make sure your hands are nice and wet, and you're going to grab it and scoop it and pull it up like this, quarter turn, and do it again 4 times. Make sure you place that wet cloth back on the top. And then in about 20 minutes, you're going to do your second set of stretch and folds. You can see it's already becoming quite a bit more elastic than the first time. Again, covering it with the wet cloth. Okay, last set of stretch and folds before shaping the dough. Again, grabbing each side, pulling it up, and layering it back on top of itself. It's really getting pretty elastic now. Now it's time to cover it and let it set for the bulk ferment. Today it took about 5 hours because it was pretty warm, but it just needs to be about doubled in size. You're going to loosen it from the bowl like so, and then you just pull it up and start folding it on top of itself till it forms a nice little ball, tucking in the bottoms. And I like to put mine in a bowl on top of some parchment paper. That way I don't have the risk of it sticking, although do what you want here. And then also you can just lift up the parchment paper into your preheated Dutch oven. And I put the oven on 475 and I let it preheat about an hour while this sets. And it bakes 22 minutes with the lid on and 15 minutes with the lid off. Here's how it turned out.